Buongiorno, welcome in this beautiful venue of the Rectorate of the University of Palermo. As some of you maybe are aware of, we are in the Palace of the Roman Inquisition. So if you want to have a taste of the Inquisition prisons, you can get downstairs and to imagine whatever you want about yourself and about ourselves. I'm very grateful to all the colleagues and friends who have accepted to participate in this forum on the doctoral programs in Europe concerning religious studies, religious and theology, religious history, and all the type of things that are our passion, our work, and our life also. I had the idea that this was useful, at least for us in Italy. As maybe you know, the Italian ministry has reopened the door to a certain number of what are called the national doctoral programs. That is a sumptuous name to define a type of doctoral program in which, thanks God, we are able again to protect specialism. For years in this country, we had the risk to have doctoral program flooded and watered into large area, humanities and other things, general sciences and so on. That for our field is, I think, very, very dangerous because it will deprive the future young scholars and the older scholars as I am from the possibility to preserve and transmit the type of knowledge that are necessary and needed for our field. There is another reason that moved us to propose to you this forum, namely, as we have all seen in the past 2 years, are entering the doctoral program the post-COVID generation. So boys and girls who have spent a part of their academic career as students during the COVID crisis, so with a need to reformulate and reshuffle their own motivation and interest in this field. And for this reason, I think it could have been interesting, and it will be interesting, at least for me today, to listen what was going on at the European level, both taking Europe in the framework that is typical of the European Academy of Religion, namely European, Mediterranean, Middle East, Southeast Asia, Balkans, Caucasus, and Russia, and also as the small rectangle European blue area of the European Union, because I think that there is a task and a challenge that we are called to face, that is to protect and demonstrate the role that our type of disciplines that are many times so narrow, so specific, so sharp, to show the value that they have in general for knowledge and knowledge in a pluralistic society. As I will repeat this afternoon in my opening address, we consider proper and acceptable in this field all type of research that are concerning disciplines crossing or crossed by the religious experience. So without any sort of exclusion, without any sort of prejudice or domination, without any sort of ancillarity of one toward the other. And so I'm very grateful to all the colleagues that have been mentioned by Francesca Cadeddu that has organized also this panel beside all the other panels that you will see around Palermo in this 4 days for this opportunity. I will offer an anticipated and impolite conclusion to the work that we are making. Namely, I hope that after the discussion that we will have this morning, we may find more room and we may have more ideas of possible level of cooperation among us. Cooperation exchanging students, cooperation making bridges among our academic universes, cooperation, boycotting the boycott culture that is widespread in this continent, and not only in this continent in this moment. Cooperation, exchanging the students and the fellows that we have in our doctoral program, and also maybe our cooperation in trying to capture some of the money that are flying over us in the European sky, and that we try to shot sometimes from here. So again, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for what you will offer to the discussion, and I think that before lunch we will be enriched and with more ideas of what we can do. Thank you.